exhausted my deck.
That was an error.
No way.
Hey, buddy, watch this.
Let's at least continue this try hard. We lost 2 matches yesterday to DCs, so we definitely interrupted our momentum a little bit. Just thinking about that today. Yeah, I know I gotta finish the quest for Malfurion. Yeah, I know I need to get on it, eh? Skull is great. We can play for a skull off the left-hand side here. It does kind of suck to have to play these. I really want to save these for later. Warrior, if this is not a rush warrior, I'm gonna need that damage. It is rush warrior, so that makes the damage a little stickier, but it's hard to win against rush warrior because they react to my board really well, I think. When are the next card reveals? I'm still assuming July 20th, but I don't know. That's just based on historical calendars. The last like 4 expansions, they've revealed it and then taken like 2 weeks and then started like a week-long reveal season. So that would be what we normally see. That said, they haven't even posted the... we actually don't want to attack. This is such a good minion here. They haven't even posted the schedule. Like, I've talked to a couple people who would maybe normally have card reveals, and they don't have card reveals. So I don't know what's going on. I don't have a card reveal.
Bring me back a brew. So,
yeah, I don't know. Maybe things are just not on the normal pace. I'm not sure. Okay, we're actually gonna use these just to open up a skull, right? I don't know if this damage is gonna stick or not, but skull on 5 is so powerful, it doesn't really matter. This guy's going for health restore, so he's definitely playing a little more control-y. Once I get to 500 Demon Hunter wins, I won't feel so compelled to play Demon Hunter all the time. Is this guy playing my... No, this isn't. This is definitely not my list because I don't have athletic studies. Oh my god, we hit the skull off the top on the right. Okay. Makes life even easier, really. Cool. Oh, Il'gynoth opens up some real interesting damage opportunities. This Dungar wakes up soon. I'm not going to get the kill on the Dungar. Like, I'm not going to get the kill before Dungar wakes up. So there's some debate about whether going face or not makes sense here, but ultimately, I don't really need to hit the Stonewall Anchorman or anything, so I think we still will. You love this Deathrattle Demon Hunter deck, don't you? I wouldn't say love it. I think it's very functional for our goals. I win a lot with it. I climb a lot very quickly with it, so it's achieving the goals. I don't really like playing it that much. I'd much rather play a big greedy control deck or something. You know. Okay, Deathset Cultist is definitely a little awkward. We have a challenge here. Do we play Skull or do we play Blackthorn? I think we actually play Blackthorn. We're gonna have to jostle for the board here a little bit. The only problem with the Blackthorn right now is like filling in the curve, right? I don't have a great curve fill in. I don't know if this is right. It might leave this board really awkward, but... Oh my god, another cheap Skull. Wow. Okay. I think I hold this for Il'gynoth. At least I developed a little. It wasn't much of a turn, though. I'm gonna play 3rd cheap Skull. Oh, man, this game's gonna be tough. I don't know. I need a cheap card off the top. I need, like, what? Tusk Piercer or something. A little bit of reduced value off this Healy boy, I guess. Okay. Only healing 3 instead of 4, you fool. God, I'm losing the board so hard, though. Oh my god, I actually hit the Tusk Piercer. Wow. I may be losing by playing all these skulls, honestly. I may be overcommitting to these skulls. I'm not sure. I'm really all in on these. Should have played this first in case I got something cooler. Actually, yeah, I probably actually would have preferred the Kreen there. I think keeping the minion alive was better. I think that was a mistake. Ultimately, not a huge deal, but because I could have killed those two anyway. I had the damage break, so I could have just had a 3/2 Fell Rattler on board right now if I'd played the Chaos Strike first. I was thinking about not using it at all because I kind of want to hold as much damage for the Il'gynoth as possible because it seems like we're going to need Il'gynoth to win this game. So kind of debatable there, but this feels like a pretty good Blackthorn, actually. There's some Il'gynoth damage. That's nice. Also, let's see what this is before I commit anything. +3 attack this turn's not really very useful, but it might be later. I'm probably still gonna have plenty of room to play. Actually, it's not bad this turn. Maybe we still take that. Yeah, I think we do. What's in here? Nothing great, but some decent stuff. Do I have any stickiness here? No. Oh yeah, Fell Rattler. Okay. Do I go face just because this is gonna... If he's gonna clear the board, this probably dies anyway, right? I think I go face. We're looking for Il'gynoth breakpoints in the near future, so let's go face. Talon's not very useful for me. I'm basically out of cards. What are my Il'gynoth breakpoints? I don't even have that many, unfortunately, because I had to use that Fury and the other Relentless Pursuit so early last time. Did he actually win the... No way. He won the brawl. Oh my god. What an actual legend. Oh, come on, dude. 1 out of 7 wins the brawl. I left that alive because I said, it's gonna die anyway to the brawl. Nope. He nets the 1 in 7. He just rips it like a god. We're absolutely in a race now to Il'gynoth. So Il'gynoth, currently, what are we looking at? We've got, actually, god, I almost maybe had lethal this turn. Jeez, I should have checked harder. Chaos Strike has a pretty good chance of hitting it next turn, actually, almost guaranteed. I mean, I may have enough minions to stick here to get it anyway. So taunt minions are the problem. But we have plenty of mana because Il'gynoth's only 1, so that's cool. If he's not playing any taunts here, I think we'll almost certainly have it at some level. Because I'm drawing off that, and then Chaos Strike guarantees it now. Yeah, actually it's guaranteed. Okay. As long as there's no taunt. Oh, Crash could be a problem. Is he can't activate it, can he? There's no way. How would you activate it? Nightmare doesn't matter. Oh, the Rattler activates it. No! Do I still have enough? I think I might still have enough. What is he at? 25. I have 2, 4, 8, 12 plus. Yeah, I still have it. Okay, all good. That was scary, dude. Scary, dude. Oh man, the Crash Fell Rattler combo, brutal. Spooky. All right. But he did not expect to die. Nobody really expects this deck, I think. We want tempo here. Which face did you want to see where on which vid? I don't know what that means. Are you 11 or 19 stars? 9, actually. You managed to get it wrong in both cases. your typo almost got it right. We only had Diamond 5 last month, so not even 10. Do we coin here to get ahead? I don't have another 2 is the problem. I don't think so. Coin has some pretty powerful plays with Skulls and Blackthorns in this deck. Shaman definitely is a deck that makes me nervous, though, particularly without an Aldraki in hand. Sometimes they just win the race. They go really fast, and I can't hardly win. I definitely want to hit the Blackthorn off the Razor Boar here. Oh, second Razor Boar. If I'd known I was going to draw that, I would have totally coined last turn. Was a not likely outcome, but hindsight would have made me coin. We would have been rewarded, but it would have been a statistically fairly weak play. That's still the weakest minion. This still would have started a chain. That's very unfortunate for us. Does at least trade even into this guy. Oh, it actually even trades ahead into this guy. Nice. He got a low roll there. My high roll was his low roll. My hand is very damage-based, but not enough follow-up right now. I need hardcore a Talon or a Skull or, I don't know, something I don't have. Performer, please? Nice. Okay, that's a good roll finally. I like how far behind they are, though. Using Storm Strikes and Stormers to, like, lose an advantage is great news for me. Gonna wait. This might make them nervous. Who knows? I don't know. I have 4 cards in hand. They know one's a coin, so they're not that nervous, probably. The new rack skin is hilarious, especially when you go up against Flame Malfurion. Malfurion says, I must protect the Fire Lord. And as rack, I am the Fire Lord. Yeah. He's going to heal you and stuff. He doesn't fight you at all. That's funny. Okay. Cheap Ellie, what spell did they get? We'll never know. So, oh my god. Oh, talk about a game-saving draw. Oh my god. What an insane roll, dude. That's so crazy. God, I have so much damage. I think I still go face here, right? Just play Kreen for tempo. 5 plus 8 is 13, 14. We can already put them to 15. Any minion sticking on board is like a lethal setup. I guess there's some argument, since it's going to take me 2 turns, maybe we go ahead and trade a little bit here. I don't know if that's logical or not. We're so far ahead on board, I think it's okay to trade. It is just a nice net advantage of tempo. I'm actually totally cool with that. That's fine. Is green even the best target, really, I wonder? Is this lethal? 9 and 6 is 15 and 3, yeah. Sweet. Worked out great. Hunter in particular, I like Tusk Piercer to help me get trades on Wolpertingers and early start minions. Definitely go face on one with nothing though, because we want to hit a minion for this Beastmaster. We have the time-old debate here. Do I hero power or not? I think since there's a 2 health... Oh, that's going to be a 3 health minion. No, I don't know. I don't think I hero power. I just clear the 1/1, play for the Razor Boar, basically. Because if I can hit the Razor Boar, I'm, you know, I'm in a god tier position, basically. I obviously float, you know, mana, but if I'm hitting a minion anyway, it doesn't matter. So this kind of makes life easier. All right, no a Razor Boar, but a pretty good minion nonetheless. No, but I do like it.
I will find a way.
Okay, a lot of healing in hand. That's good news. Fell Rattler for some reactivity too is actually pretty good. There could be a world where I play a Fell Rattler this turn over a Razorfin Beastmaster, and I think that is the reason I do it. If he, oh, he doesn't play the other 1/1. I was gonna say, in particular, if he plays the other 1/1, but maybe even if he doesn't. Like, yes, of course, the Beastmaster can hit the Fell Rattler, but that just gives him another 6 damage here that I don't really want to give him, because we're definitely going to be playing this more as a, you know, kind of a control deck almost. Not really, but we're on the back foot, so.
The moment is
Now we can get behind the Beastmaster. I might play a Fury to clear a minion if I think it makes sense, but probably not. Probably just play the Beastmaster. Curve into the Talon. That's a really weak turn from them, thankfully. This lets me get ahead on board. I do actually... Man, I might play this just for the skull. The thing is, if I hit the Aldraki, it's just so much healing later. Am I gonna want to play that skull? I don't really need to. I have the Talon into Blackthorn. I don't think I need to. I think we'll greet it for the Aldraki later, just in case. There could be a world where I play them both on the same turn and try to hit the Aldraki off the skull, and then I bake in the healing as well. You know, that could work pretty well. We'll see. Talon's so good here that I don't think I like play the Razor Boar trying to force the Death's Head Cultist, do I? We're expecting a big trampling Rhino.
This is not what we stood for.
I could try to put in a Death's Head Cultist, but I don't think I need to yet. Let's just chill. Let's just chill. We have the 8 healing on the Cultist, so I think we're okay. And we're gonna have Blackthorn here in a second, so we can basically play. Oh, no Rhino? Really? All right. I thought it would still be a pretty good hit here onto the Talon, but I guess not. Okay. Well, this could definitely change my plans a little. Blackthorn, unfortunately for me, it is kind of not great rolls. Like, you know, ectoplasms and stuff aren't necessarily the home run hits we're looking for here. Yeah, we might still be in trouble this game. I don't know. Still not gonna play a Rhino. Man. I am stunned. Fell Rattler would be pretty nuts off Blackthorn. We do have a freezing trap to test potentially, right? So Fell Rattler in particular would be pretty good against freezing trap. I think I have to go face here in case it's a explosive trap. I definitely want to proc that after the Blackthorn. I don't really care if this gets freezing trapped. It's kind of okay, because I'm gonna reload with Blackthorn anyway. So freezing trap's fine. Let's just trade this in Blackthorn. Really win the board, right? Now we're kind of like flipping the script and killing them. We've turned this around in such a way that now they might have to be on the back foot, actually. I have what, 7, 9, 10 damage from hand already, and there's 12 on board, so a turn or two from here, we might just be able to win. Still at 22, so. What's this gonna hit? Do you hit the... I don't know what you hit here. Maybe the attack phase suggests you're gonna hit the performer, but then the taunts are kind of annoying. I mean, Blackthorn's the cleanest, but it does the least damage. The Razorboard does the most damage, but it, it summons something, so you kind of risk that side of it, maybe. So I have 12, 16, 19, 21, 22. Not to mention the secret. Of course, we don't know the secret. I'm thinking maybe explosive trap, so attacking first is safe. Another freezing trap, okay. For sure. Okay, let's try to hit a Aldraki. Well, I'm not really that worried about being dead, but it's still gonna hit some powerful plays, so it's all good. Didn't hit an Aldraki, but I love the performer.
We'll cut right to the chase.
Could definitely be dead here with these out, because Trampling Rhino hits for 6. Well, I guess maybe not. 8 mana is not much to work with. I don't think you have it here, based on the math I'm doing.
Want to know why they call me Kudo?
That doesn't get you to 13. That definitely doesn't get you there. I hope that I'm making insightful commentary, at least, and decisions that are at least, somewhat educational for my thought process. That's always the goal. Am I talking through things in a way that helps people understand better? Okay, so certainly gonna have a lethal setup here. I think they waited too long on playing the Rhino. I think they just gave me time to like play a Blackthorn and stuff. I don't know. Felt like they waited a moment too long. All right, this is not a good hand. I mean, yeah, it's meaty, but I need early starts against Warrior. I think much faster Deathrattle, chippy stuff in the early game. This isn't bad. Beastmaster's definitely one of our best minions, I think, but this is not great either. I would love to see a Razor Boar, and I'd rather have stickier Deathrattle summons off this, right? I'd rather have, Ectoplasms and other Beastmasters and even renowned performers and such as well. Is that a Sprite? No, it was a Cherry Coke Zero. Cherry Coke Zero, which doesn't really look anything like Sprite. I'm very curious how you got to Sprite from that. Do you think if Wildfire was buffed to 1 mana, it would make that deck viable? Maybe, yeah. It's a big change for sure. I kind of wish it were. I really like the idea of that deck a ton, so I would love to see that. Man, we are behind on board, and they gained health against Warrior. This is not a great start. I'm going to take the Stelina for sneakiness. I don't really know. I think this is going to have to be a surprise Il'gynoth game if I'm going to win it, just based on this start so far. Hopefully they don't play a ton of minions and make me regret not having that Kurtrus. But I didn't really want to play the Kurtrus because I wanted the Skull to be discounted. I think this game I'm going to need to discount like either Il'gynoth or Relentless Pursuit and pop this Warrior for like 40 damage. So I might have to save every damage card. Unfortunately, that Fury is kind of stranding that Skull, so I might have to lose the Fury. We'll see how this mid game goes and if I can get enough chip damage through, but at the moment I am definitely feeling like it's going to demand some kind of crazy Il'gynoth burst damage, which can just be hard to line up, right? We could die in the meantime. We'll try to play it straight first, but they're clearly more of a control deck. We might just get OTK'd at some point. Like, I don't know. We could probably keep their armor in check for that. That's not a big concern, but between Cthulhu and Silas, I bet we have problems. Yeah, they were really hesitating in that Shield Slam. That might actually already point to the fact that they're a control deck, because they were like, oh, the Shield Slam, I might need it. Oh, I don't know. So do I use Fury this turn, just open up the Skull on 5? Might have to. Yeah, I think we do. Again, I feel bad because, that's worth 2 damage right now. In an Il'gynoth world, that card could be worth 8 damage, right? So I'm kind of sacrificing 6 damage off the future Il'gynoth, but you know, I'm gonna lose the game for sure if I don't have cards and I don't have Skull. So Skull opening up is probably worth losing 6 damage. Probably gonna net more than 6 over the course of the game, right? Bionic Nun says, just started watching you, loved all the duels runs, hope to see arena content. It's possible we might do an arena run eventually, sure. Not something I'm planning necessarily, but I've heard of crazier ideas than that.
Do you hear, Aminor?
Let's just go. I'm basically dead already. I think I can't win this game. I don't know. That was a pretty low value skull, right? I think I needed like some Blackthorn or another skull or a Talon, something to keep this hand rolling. As it stands, I am just totally out of gas. This plays at AoE a little, of course, but nothing is really that high value here, so. I get a Fell Rattler back at least. Did they really win a brawl again? Oh my god, we lost a 1-7 brawl earlier, and now we've lost a 1-5 brawl. These warriors are crazy, dude. They just can't lose brawls. It's like, I'm not gonna start killing the one minion to play around brawls, but by god, it's making me think about it. This was actually kind of a nut draw to really open up this hand a little bit, right? Just crazy, dude. I cannot win a brawl. It's a huge difference too, right? I would have had a minion on board that would have got another 3 damage through, maybe 2 if it was the taunt, but then I guess the Fell Rattler would have been alive to attack. So yeah, it's a big deal. Okay. It's probably the best result, honestly, because now I get maybe some Stelina value if I want. I don't know if I do want, but I think we'll try. Probably just play at Ectoplasm here. I guess it's Scrap Golem. I don't know. This definitely feels like an OTK list. Rattlegore, like, yeah, whatever. I don't know. Spend 9 mana playing Rattlegore. I don't care. Armor Vendors are gross, but Scrap Golem's both a taunt and healing, so I think it's ultimately the worst, right? If I get a Beastmaster here, I'll probably play that over the Ectoplasm, but otherwise, probably play the Ectoplasm always. Talon does hit me a pretty powerful play that also thins the deck quite a bit. That said, the Blackthorn's almost out of stuff. If I draw another Performer, I'm gonna have a not full Blackthorn. So gotta be careful here and hurry on this Talon. Hey, Nick L. Style. I'm doing good, man. How are you doing? I wish their hand were a little lighter on resource, but this weapon is keeping them, you know, very well equipped. This is second Shield Slam. Okay, so maybe combo is dead. That might mean I can stretch this game out to, you know, term, basically to Cthulhu, which usually takes forever. I'll probably just die naturally before Cthulhu were to get summoned. Which means I might have time to get an Il'gynoth breakpoint together. I don't know. That actually gives me a little bit more hope in a weird way. I still think we've got a lot of problems in the meantime, but I feel a little better. Okay, Heart of Cthulhu. This is a clear, but I think I still play the Talon, because otherwise Blackthorn's just going to get worse and worse.
This is not what we stood for.
I have 2 weapons, and I think we're probably going to play long enough to get to the second one, so I'm just going to keep pushing through charges here. Keep their armor in check, keep their life just whittled, basically, so that I have some Il'gynoth breakpoints. My Il'gynoth total output possible here is basically 12 damage from the 2 Relentless Pursuits in the Fury, but then also technically another 4 from the Chaos Strike. That would be 16, plus the weapon is 18. That's 36 damage possible from Il'gynoth. Now, that would cost way too much mana if I don't discount some of those with skulls. I honestly need him to kill this Talon. I don't want the Talon to live here. Okay, great news. Excellent development. He's clearly going to have some kind of removal for this, right? But it's about thinning the deck as much as anything else. I just need to get to my burst damage sooner. This game's winnable. I'm happy how winnable this feels right now for a game that I think we got off to a really bad start, or I guess maybe you could say they got off to a great start. I think we go ahead and trade in on this guy with a Performer. Seems fine. Maybe go ahead and Chaos Strike. Oh, actually, we probably trade in the Fell Rattler here to stay a little more sticky, don't we? I think so. Because now we have 2 really nice sticky minions on board. I don't think we Chaos Strike. Do I ever save this weapon charge? Like, we know the other one's coming, but, you know, I could find a spot where it's like the last card in deck, and I don't want it to come. Could also maybe bait some removal. Let's just wait, because I might, like, draw an Il'gynoth and find a breakpoint a little sooner. I'm also losing 1 damage, though, if I don't hero power this turn. If I draw Tusk Piercer, that's totally stranded. If I draw the burst damage cards, they're mostly stranded. I'm probably going to end up Chaos Striking anyway. I think I Chaos Strike and attack. Oh, okay, perfect. Made that easy. The reason I think I Chaos Strike is because I don't think I'll have the mana to Chaos Strike in my Il'gynoth turn anyway, and I'm kind of losing time, and I might just find the breakpoints a turn sooner. So let's just have it, right? Okay. It's not so bad. Pretty sticky again. If I could stick this much damage, I'm in a good spot, I bet. I just like dump a scrap golem or something though, who knows? Oh, Ranker's really good though. Another net 4. He's at 17, okay. Il'gynoth right now would just be worth 6 already, just by itself. I need Skull off the top though if I'm gonna win this game. I need that Skull, baby. Not hero powering, choosing to do something instead of hero power. Oh, does that have... Did we kill a Kargath? No, that was a previous game. Oh, wow. Spiked wheel. Crazy. If he hits here, he might be playing for another Ranker. He doesn't have another Ranker or he would have hit this, right? Is Pursuit lethal yet? No. 6, 7, 10. We're a little shy. Next turn, I have 7 in hand. If this minion on board is good enough, I mean, I don't know. Almost every card I draw is damage except Tusk Piercer. That would definitely be the dead draw. That's probably not a big deal. Oh, God, never mind. It's a huge deal. Oh, God. Oh, no. The real problem with that is actually the fact that I have this weapon equipped and I can't attack. And that was also the worst draw on the deck. I actually would have still probably won here in many cases if, well, no, I don't know if I don't think I ever beat Bulwark actually. Yeah, I don't think I ever beat Bulwark, honestly. I think it's just too much. I mean, I'll try. We might as well try, but I think it's over. It's just too far to climb now. Maybe if I get Skull and can just like get these 1/1s through or something. But now the Il'gynoth burst is gone, so I have to do like true damage, which we're kind of out of true damage. That was the worst draw, and of course the Bulwark is really disruptive. Tough one, tough one. I said, I don't know if that matters. How many people disenchanted Bulwark? I thought it was gonna be great. I love the card. I love the reference of the card. It was always such a cool shield to see in Warcraft. Like, you knew if a dude had Bulwark, he was legit. Looked so sick and giant in the game, and then I thought it'd be good in Hearthstone too. Huh, not activating the Crush right away, but I am gonna have a real hard time avoiding that. Oh, the Il'gynoth, so close, man. So close, but so far. No reason to hold this guy, really. He's just now a... He's just, you know, he's himself, that's all. He missed a hero power, Regis. This will pop 1 hit of the shield if they attack it, so that's cool. This is going to gain them 8 armor, though, so I just don't think I have... Even if I hit Skull and I get every damage card immediately, right? I don't think I have enough. I think the 8 will put them at 16, and I will have... What? 4, 8, 10, 13, I guess, best case. If there's a world where they don't pop the armor, maybe I have enough? Wait a minute. Wait. If I hit Skull, I think I have lethal. If I hit Skull, I have lethal. If I hit Skull, I have lethal. Oh, I still have lethal if I hit Skull. Oh!
I'm low on card. Voila! I've exhausted my deck.
That was an error.
No way. Why don't you trade the crash? I can't fathom You know what they say about never conceding? Never give up? That is why. I guess he trusted shield. But yeah, that was an error. I guess he trusted shield. What's kind of crazy is we had actually, hadn't we already shown every half of those cards? Like we'd already played a Chaos Strike, a Relentless Pursuit. So if he'd been deck tracking really closely, he probably could have assumed that my last 4 cards were exactly Skull, Chaos Strike, Relentless Pursuit, and Fury. They maybe could have mapped that out if they'd really paid attention, but yeah, I guess not. Yeah, they are. You know, this is an atypical build. You know, I got it off HSW play, so it's not like unheard of, but it's not a common build, I would say, certainly. But certainly enough to get there. I hate playing warriors though, man. If it's control warrior in particular, this is a great hand though. It's pretty much like the perfect hand for this deck. Actually, kind of bonkers quality hand here. If we're gonna beat a warrior legitimately, this is how it's gonna happen. Although, I'm sure we'll somehow lose this game when we're like perfectly positioned. This will be the game we actually lose. Who's running Gnarg right now? I haven't seen a Gnarg this week at all. Is this like a N'Zoth thing, a Rush thing? I feel like I saw this in Rush Warrior for a while. Gnarg, right? Yeah, this may actually be a real Rush Warrior. Okay, cool. Indeed it is. Do we ever Chaos Strike this guy? I don't really care that much about minions having extra attack here. I do care about attacking here though, because I want to make sure this has a backup plan. Unfortunately, we did hit a minion that maybe kills the Razor Boar, but it's still a nice 50-50. Was hoping to hit a 4-drop, right? Renowned Performer would have been the nut roll here, because then you guarantee this goes off of this, and then this has a follow-up plan. Now we might gap that by hitting the Fell Rattler first. Probably will, because we're unlucky, but you know, naturally. Big 50-50 loss there, unfortunately. Actually, maybe the game-losing 50-50 loss. Imagine if we had another minion in the chain here that I got to play for free, and then I could just coin the Talon. That would be pretty insane. As it stands... Oh, I guess I can't coin Talon yet, but you know. As it stands, I think we probably Eldraki here, since the Razorfin doesn't have a play. And we probably hold the coin for Blackthorn now to like play from behind and try to recover. This isn't a control warrior, so like a Blackthorn may actually stick enough stuff to get me back ahead, depending on how far behind we get here in the meantime. Because I do have like still a couple turns till then. The good news is the Talon pretty much always dies. You know, sometimes you play Talon and it just doesn't die, but here it pretty much always dies. So we'll do this in the meantime. Would love to hit a 2-drop play here, like a Razor Boar actually would be pretty nuts. You know what I might also do? I guess if I do hit that weapon here, I'll play it. The weapon that deals 1 to everything, you know? Oh my god, Kurtrus here would have been nuts too, actually. Oh man, maybe I should have played this first. I'm having some regrets. I don't really want to burn coin though, so I don't think I should have regrets.
They will never catch me.
Razor Boar, okay. And yeah, I still kind of have regrets. I think it's still Talon on 5 and Blackthorn on 6, but I'm definitely having some regrets. I like that this guy does at least contest everything on board though. That's nice. I'm just worried about being dead in the meantime. That is the opposite of a slow turn. Oh god, I'm dead. That is an insane turn. Just buff the board by 1 across the board. Wow. Talon's just too slow now. So let's see, if I just dump a Talon, how much damage am I actually taking? Is it lethal damage? Not usually. They trade a 2/2 or maybe a rush minion, they attack with a 3/2. Then I take 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So I would technically be alive, but I just don't think the Blackthorn recovers enough, right? There's just no way. If I coin a skull here, I can't even play like Renowned Performer. Nothing. I guess Fell Rattler would be pretty good, but I only have 1, so that wouldn't really do anything. I guess Death's Head Cultist would be pretty nuts. Blackthorn hitting double Renowned Performer might be enough. I don't know. I'm just dead. This leaves me dead pretty often, I think. Not technically on board as far as I counted, but I think I'm screwed regardless. Blackthorn's gonna have to hit like Renowned Performer, double Death's Head Cultist or something. Okay, that's actually enough to be alive. But I have even more problems to overcome. Yeah, it's gonna have to be like, I don't even know. Renowned Performer double death set may not even be enough. I might need like double Renowned Performer just because that Rokara is so fat. Everything's so fat. I just don't think I can get there. It's over. This was not the minion set that I needed. Just not enough. 3 taunts is not enough, right? Oh no, I'm at 1 health. I'm at 5 health functionally, or actually hit, so that's 7. No, I don't have enough. Set on board. Maybe if this was another death set, I might have actually had enough to stay alive. I still think we would have lost, but maybe enough to be alive. Yeah, double Fell Rattler would have been great, but only one is... That 50-50 Fell Rattler on turn 3 or whatever when they killed my Razor Boar, that is what actually cost us. I could have held the weapon charge, the second weapon charge, to not draw the Fell Rattler, but I don't think that's worth it when you have a chance to hit the 4-drop to complete the chain on your Beastmaster, right? Like, I think we needed to high roll that game a little bit because there's a deck that's just so good at counter tempoing all my minion pressure. So I liked playing for it, and you know, because even if it fails and you get like the Fell Rattler or whatever, you still have the 50-50 on the back end. So it's not like you're losing. It's not like 100% loss. So we had like, you know, maybe a 1 in 4 or something, a 25% chance for the insane result, and then still a 50% chance for the good result, even if that insane result failed. So like 75% of the time, something awesome was going to happen. And we just happened to hit the 25% of the time something bad was going to happen. I made up that 25%, but it's probably 1 in 5 at the worst. So anyway, yeah, this is a solid hand. Solid hand. Fell Rattler again, not probably perfect. I actually sometimes think maybe I should cut the Fell Rattlers. I don't know what matchups they've been great in, and I feel like I'm always disappointed when I get them because they're the least sticky of the minions. I guess Token Druids probably where they're great, but I just haven't ran into any Token Druids, so I don't know if that's worth it, you know? This is definitely a game where I can coin a 3-drop, so we'll probably pretty freely attack here this next turn. See if we hit the Razor Board to preserve the coin, otherwise just pull into the 3-drop. Should be fine. Oh, we do hit the Razor Board. I think we hold coin then in that case. Again, 1 in 3 at best here for the Beastmaster, but it's such a big deal if you hit it. They have a little bit of control over theirs. They might be more likely to hit their Beastmaster. I can maybe force a 50-50 here if I want. Actually, Kreen's not bad either. It just sort of gives me a free minion on board. Might get a better Kreen later is the only thing, because I do have some pretty sticky stuff. Let's see if we can force this or not. Oh my god. Nice. We got the 50-50 and they just whiffed on their Razor Boar. Okay, cool. All right. Really happy about that. That is a great result. This is a good combo too for damage later. Okay, we are going to be nicely head on board at this stage. This might be a decent time to play an Il'gynoth. I rarely do this. It kind of depends on what I draw. Oh, never mind. Okay. I think that means we don't. I don't know. It's still pretty good, though. I don't think they're very likely to kill it, right? Or if they do, it takes a lot of work. Because they want to play the other Fishy Flyer. They might just play a Talon on 5. But Fishy Flyer Hero Power is still only 5. I'm going to play this sucker. I just like the body. I like the tempo. May end up throwing the game, but it's so insane if I can stick this and hit these next turn, right? This is just obscene damage output, and I get the Il'gynoth damage too, potentially. So we'll see. Alar, I think I just ignore that, right? Don't I just ignore that and go insane here? Don't I just hit for, like, near lethal? Let's just go. It's really gonna put them on the back foot here, because it's almost lethal. It's just so much damage. Okay. Okay, deal. Because if you hit the Il'gynoth, you still take damage from it, right? You still would have taken an additional 2. I still would have the weapon up. Like, this minion's sticky. It just creates so much friction. Oh, Priest is tough. Priest has so much healing. Gonna need a big Il'gynoth turn here, probably. I like Skull in this spot in this game. I actually like Illidari here too. Well, no, we don't need the Illidari. Skull's in a good spot. We'll have minions to fill the time, hopefully. Oh god, okay, it's a weird hand. If I'm lucky, if we draw really well, I may be able to hold this Chaos Strike into an Il'gynoth, which would be cool, but this is a very awkward hand. Okay, yeah, I need stuff to do. I'm gonna take this. I kind of hate losing the discount on Skull, but I need plays, right? This is a pretty good play against Priest. And, of course, helps me refill my hands. I have actual plays to make. I think we'll also just Chaos Strike here on... Oh, man. Let's save that for after this Vengeful Spirit, because... This isn't... Oh, this has to be outcasted. Oh, my God. I forgot this had to be outcasted. I'm an idiot. I got it off an outcast card. Oh, I'm never going to be able to play this. What am I doing? This was a terrible choice. Oh, I knew it was outcasted, though. I'm just an idiot. These are both, unfortunately, going to be 2 mana. Oh, my God. This is at least reload. This is nice. I'm wasting so much discount on it, though. Oh, God. What have I done? I've thrown this game. I've straight up thrown this game. Now I think I just hold till Skull at 4 mana, right? I think we just don't do anything until Skull at 4 mana. Yeah, this might end up working out pretty well in hindsight. Because of the second Illidari. Okay, this was a terrible line that I completely fumbled, but it might actually end up being amazing. I accidentally made an amazing play here. Turn 4 Skull is gonna be nuts, so I'm gonna pretend it was all intentional, all right? It was all part of the plan. Oh boy, what have I done? Talon and Blackthorn. Oh my god. I can actually get the Talon now off the Beastmaster. I can also get the Talon off the Razor Boar. That's insane. I think I go face still, though. I need to create this face pressure. Let's just let them trade in. This is sticky enough now that I'll get some bodies back. I got both of these coming in if these die, so... I think I want to play Blackthorn sooner rather than later because of, like, Soul Mirrors and stuff. It's pretty awkward to deal with, I bet. That's a good trade for them, unfortunately, the Cultist. I really wish the Talon had come down first there. Well, it looks like the Talon will still come down and let me attack. Probably run the Talon into the Poisonous, right? Just to protect this a little better. Maybe not if I get a Fell Rattler. We might just trade in the Rattler or something. We'll see. It's actually a pretty good draw. Oh, I can just Hero Power. Oh, I have mana to Hero Power. That's definitely the line. Definitely the line then. Definitely like how sticky those are. That's nice. These are really sticky. This not so much, but the 2 sticky ones are good. Actually coming together. We get Il'gynoth or Performer in hand. Hopefully Il'gynoth, honestly. I'd rather make that move happen because the Vengeful Spirit can already get like the Performers and stuff eventually. So we can get an Il'gynoth off Talon. That would be a high roll, 33%er. Sometimes I want to cut the Performers for that exact reason, but wow, that was a nut roll. Against all odds OP there, dude. Oh, Wind Fury is really cool, though. I like that a lot. So still pretty big damage output here, thankfully. Chaos Strike definitely doesn't have to be a part of the damage for Il'gynoth, so... Let's just put another sticky minion in here and hit face. We're getting pretty good chip damage, honestly. And that was a great bailout removal for them, too. Otherwise, we would have had really good damage. So we can go Kreen into Spirit next turn. Probably gonna end up wasting the Kreen, but I doubt it's great against Priest anyway, honestly. So just happy to keep moving through the deck and getting closer and closer to Il'gynoth outs. And Skulls, too, I guess. Oh, am I gonna have lethal here? They just didn't heal at all. Probably 4, 6, 9, 11, 15, 16. Yeah, okay, cool. Well, that made life a lot easier. I was like trying to piece together all this damage and stuff. Cool. Wow. Okay, we went under them way more than I expected. That genius, that calculated genius 4-mana Skull got us there. It's great Skull positioning, but I don't think I like Skull against Druid at all, honestly. I think we have to go way faster. Either Druid, honestly. Token or Clown. We have to get out fast. I think Token just owns me, by the way. Thankfully, I haven't really played many Token Druids. We've mostly been playing Yeah, again, I think I gotta go fast. We've mostly been playing clowns, which we've kind of just gone under and whacked them really hard before they stabilized. But I feel like if a token druid ever gets a head start on me, I'm gonna be screwed. I have Fell Rattlers, but you know, like those are only good if stuff's not buffed exactly. As soon as anything gets buffed, the Fell Rattler's sort of useless unless I have 2, and it's like, how is that gonna line up? It's almost impossible to get that to hit perfectly. Having a 2-minion head start though, I mean, if they are token, this could help me keep up. I don't know. And if they're a bigger druid, this is just, you know, getting some nice chip damage in, which definitely gives me breakpoints later. So this is a great start as far as I can tell. But, you know, all it takes is like one, you know, lightning bloom, solar eclipse, arbor up or something, and I'm just super dead. So I have to really hurry here. Okay, that's actually, again, pretty slow, but does point towards them building an insane board eventually. Oh my god. Spend 3 mana, discard 2 cards, man. Jeez, dude, that sucked. Poor guy. That was tough. Both Gibberlings gone. I still think I could lose if they just get like a coin, Glowfly into, you know, an Arbor Up or something. Like, I don't know. I could still just lose. It would be tough for me to deal with all that. Thorn Growth is annoying, but I can still beat a Thorn Growth if they're not buffed or anything. I mean, even if they are buffed, I guess I can still beat a Thorn Growth. Kind of want a good minion here, though. I need, like, a Power of the Wild here. Okay, that's pretty good. I do need a play here, though. I want, like, a Renowned Performer, I guess. Yeah, would be perfect. Chaos Strike actually might be okay. Let's see. Talon is a little awkward, unfortunately. Yeah, this is going to be a... really not that bad of a turn, I guess, ultimately. I'm still going to have 3 minions on board. You know, they're going to be overloaded, so they're not going to have a big turn this turn. And if they develop any, like, small minion, I can probably just hero power whack it on curve with the Talon, which is pretty good. Oh, 1 draw off on that Performer, but Talon's still better here. I think we go ahead and hit to keep their health. Definitely a real front of mind concern for them, because I'm representing lethal on board right now, so tier 1 subs are insanely rare and awesome. We actually beat a token druid. I think they had a really bad start is the only reason, though. I'm still convinced that deck will murder me if they get off to a good start. This deck and I just get along for some reason. I don't know. Okay, I think we can do better. Druid, it's again, I'm just worried, right? I don't know what we can do here. I think we just lose if they have the right stuff. I hope we don't start running into too many druids. If we do and we start losing, as I fear we will, we may have to pivot off this deck. This is also a really bad hand. Coin Death Speaker, I mean, maybe if this is a big druid, like maybe it's fast enough to just get that 1 turn ahead of them and kill them, but I'm worried we're going to just start seeing a lot of druids and start going 50-50 with this deck, which will slow down our climb dramatically. If we do, we might have to pivot to something druid is weak to. What's a druid weakness? Maybe Rush Warrior or something? Talon, less good with Blackthorn in hand, I'd say. I don't know if Il'gynoth is going to be great against druid. They tend to have a lot of taunts and stuff that can get in the way. I mean, Il'gynoth can technically still get lethals through taunts if you just have enough damage. Oh, boy. Uh-oh. This is what we were worried about. This is what we were worried about. Moonfire face. Oh, God. Uh-oh. I need Fell Rattler. My God, please. They're not going to buff, so I need Fell Rattler. Fell Rattler! Fell Rattler! Actually, I can't even kill the Fell Rattler. Oh, it's Pounce, not Moonfire. Moonfire is not in the game right now. That's it. Thinking about the 0-mana spells Druid has access to. Fell Rattler. Is there anything here? There's that weapon, right? That deals 1 to everything. Would I rather play for just a Deathrattle? I mean, this is technically only 4 Gibberlings, right? Like, I could just maybe play a Death's Head Cultist and call it a day. Dreadlord's Bite is the name of that weapon, thank you. The gay pirate. It's very helpful. It's not unlikely, but it's not especially likely. Let's hit here and see what we find first, because I can still get the AoE off the weapon if I need to. I will technically waste 1 damage, but if I get a Death's Head Cultist here, I think I'm actually prone to just play the Death's Head Cultist. Razor Boar I'm not prone to play. Let's Let's find that weapon. Did not find the weapon. I think we still got to do this. Take as many of those out of play as possible. Oh god, it's Arbor up. I'm dead. Oh god, I can't win. What a perfect opener, really. Jeez. Okay, GG. Is a Fell Rattler ever enough to stabilize here? I don't think so. Razorboar is actually just not hitting a card. Unreal hand in that case, man. Man, they actually had Lightning Bloom. How is Resizing Pouch taking so long to get played in Druid? It's kind of nuts at 0 mana. Maybe that's why they put Pounce back in the game, by the way. Like, we were kind of like, why is Pounce in the game? Maybe it was because of the Resizing Pouch interaction, right? It's not the craziest thing I've ever heard. Is Talon here if I get another, like, what can I get here? I need... Renowned Performer is actually pretty intriguing too, huh? If this got pulled off this, we'd be in business, man. Yeah, we're just dead. Maybe they won't spot it, I don't know. Maybe they'll forget they have a hero power, I don't know. This is the best play we got, so what can we do? Serious question, on which channel did you last comment? I don't know what that means. Like, on YouTube? I commented on Dexter's channel this morning. If that's what you mean. Okay. Good old rum ham. Kinda wish I had coin right now. Would be cool. Did you see my comment on Dexter's video? He has like a waifu video with Secret Keeper and unnerfed Jaina in the thumbnail, and I said, and he's been photoshopping Solemn's face into like card art and stuff. I said, I'm really, really sad you didn't Photoshop Solemn's face onto a Secret Keeper's butt cheek. I don't know if he's even gonna see it though, because I didn't realize it was like a giveaway video. He's gonna have a million comments on there. He may miss it altogether. Okay, good chance to actually weave in the Illidari here. I don't think I need to weave in a hero power, but yeah, we'll have time to get to this skull on the left side. Actually, we'll play these out soon, so it may be like a turn late or something, but maybe not, because Fell Rattler could easily get pulled out of hand. Actually, both these could get pulled out of hand and open up the skull on 5. Yeah, actually, no, this is perfect. Yeah, Cultist and Fell Rattler are both kind of likely to get pulled out, so I can even force it with trades if I really want to on a following turn. Are we gonna race? Oh my god, we're gonna race, team. We're just gonna race. I believe in us to win the race. Oh, I really believe in us to win the race now. Oh my god, another skull. I can just trade these in, right? So I can make room for the skull next turn. If he doesn't trade in for me. I'm wondering if he's thinking about trading in now, because I just whacked him for 10. And I'm still at 28. He might be thinking about trading in now. I know he doesn't want to trade in because he's like, oh, these are going to give him minions. Like, I get it. I understand the hesitation. But, oh, playing the Doomhammer here. Maybe that's how you trade in. But that means you take another 6? Or do you just go face again? You just go face again. But he has no turn next turn. At all. I'm about to dump a Death's Head Cultist and... Oh my god, do I just have lethal? Like, I just have lethal? Like, I have 5, 6, and 6 is 12. I'm really close to just having lethal. I guess there was a risk I drew a Deathrattle minion that wasn't one of these two, and I could have backfired myself here. Not hitting this skull, but thankfully it's gonna pan out for us. So... I did take a little risk there, though, to be sure. I didn't calculate that risk probably well enough, but all good, all good. Okay. Just make him have it right. Let's go ahead and take the trade. We're in a really good spot. He's overloaded 1 million. He's got to face tank this thing twice to clear it based on what we currently see. Could maybe like lightning bolt it once and trade into it or something, but even then I'm back to full health. Oh, Torrent's a good answer, I guess. Never mind. I'm back to full with, you know, quite a bit of power in hand, so we should be good. And that will just be lethal, right? I don't know how to count very well. Scratch that. Not lethal. Ignore everything I said. Wait, what did I count? Oh, I think I was counting the Eldraki at 3, but then adding the hero power on top of it as well. Like it was 3 twice, basically. Instead of 2 plus 1, I did 3 plus 1, I think. Either way, it's still, I think, a solid play, of course. Opens up Skull. We put them on the check here. They gotta have it. I'm at 30. We should be good. I guess a Taunt Totem would, in their mind, be enough, but I have the Performer to get through a Taunt Totem. I don't think they run any hard taunts, so it should be good. Lightning Bloom open up any plays? I don't think so. Inadvertently, again, a pretty good play, I think. Putting them at 1 was... it's fine. It worked, right? It's working out just fine. I haven't played Runeterra. I was playing a bunch last month. I actually hit Diamond for the first time in Runeterra. And since the new cards came out like a week or 2 ago with the Rise of the Underworlds, I guess, which is like a small mini set thing. And then they also have like a Champion mini set coming out soon here. A bunch of stuff got revealed today. A couple heroes or something. But anyway, I haven't played since all the new stuff hit. Let's go Gnarg. That's a lot of damage. I'm not going to play these for a while, though, so it's just going to chill in hand until the skull comes through. Because I want to discount that skull. I can play the skull on 4 with coin, which actually might be nice. I might, depending on what happens here, might coin a Devouring Ectoplasm. I feel like I'm about to DC or something. I don't know why. I feel like the board's... No, I don't know. Maybe not. Oh, the board's in a weird position. That's why. Oh. The board is like too low on screen. I thought their cards looked weird or something. It was kind of freaking my brain out, but I think it's just because... Yeah, I think it's just because I'm actually going to coin. I don't need Skull on 4. I need Tempo primarily, so this is a really nice minion to get in particular. Because we could hit Renowned Performer off this, and if they don't kill it, I might be able to play the Ectoplasm and force the Performer, which is especially nice. And if they buff this minion, that is indeed exactly what will happen. Then we can get 2 really nice minions on board. So really aggressive push here on Tempo. Turn 4 is a little wacky. I mean, this could be a Tempo Il'gynoth again. I think it's almost kind of risky because I might need to heal this game. So it's a little scary to Tempo Il'gynoth, but it does feel pretty good from a mana standpoint. I don't know. Suddenly became a really good Relentless Pursuit target. So I think we might just do the Relentless Pursuit here instead. I like taunts a lot against Shaman, so I'm actually pretty happy to keep those up. Could really interrupt weapon attacks and stuff. Il'gynoth could get frogged. I guess it could have if they weren't overloaded, yeah. I don't even know if I'd hate that, really. It's a pretty good target. I do want... Oh, that's a great result for me to see. Okay. Both because it could be damage and it could just be the win. This isn't bad either. I could just happily get that rolling. Do we kill this? We don't get punished too much against Shaman for not killing it, do we? Like, buffs off Whack-A-Null wouldn't even be that bad. I think we just go face.
Show's over.
Okay, so I have potential healing in hand, which is great. Of course, a giant board load here, which is amazing, particularly because 2 Death's Head cultists are there, which can give me some nice healing on board. That's a fine frog target, no worries. Let's Blackthorn, see what we get. Performers are awesome, cultists are awesome, so pretty darn happy with this one, I gotta say.
Show's over.
I think we're just going face now. Don't even really care about drawing that much. It matters a little bit on the Razor board, sort of, about what I get, but it's all good. I just really want to make, you know, that 1 extra damage come through for the Eldraki, I think. Pretty good dunk tank to give some onboard reactivity. Unfortunately, I'm just pulling more stuff out for them. It's going to be tough to get through all this, and I'm basically back to full again as well. That guy's kind of awkward to kill, huh? The Fell Rattler's like a little off. Could maybe just do this, though. It's not bad.
Fresh fell steel. Hot out of the kiln.
Let's tidy it up. Peel back to full again, basically. push some pressure. Il'gynoth now setting up potential lethals with this weapon. That's 6 damage hit plus the 9 on board. I guess I'd be 1 off. Man, I kind of need to draw some damage here for lethal. Maybe I'll get Wind Fury off this for lethal. Not lethal, but really good at killing fire elementals. Is he really not going to hit this? Gonna leave this up? I don't think I like that. I don't have lethal, right? I have 6 with Il'gynoth, 9 plus 4. Oh, wait. He took damage. 9 plus 4. I actually do have lethal, I think. 11, 13. Oh, I do have lethal. Oh, weird. Because he hit this and I netted that extra damage, it ends up being lethal. Cool. Glad I checked, man. Had such a clean onboard play there, but double checking's good. Okay. All right, don't love warriors. Either way, warriors are tough. I'm always scared against control warrior to like get enough damage through, and rush warrior, I'm always worried they're just gonna overwhelm the board. Kind of hate playing warrior. Fel Rattler's probably good news if it's rush warrior. Not great against control warrior though. So I usually, again, this matchup want to hold the Il'gynoth, which means I may not be able to play this skull until it's like turn 8 and I top deck a 1-drop or something. You know, that opens up the. All right, Razor Boar is a 2 out of. I'm not gonna play for the Razor Boar here. I'm gonna hero power. I'll get it this time. I didn't have faith, so I'm sure I'll get it. Okay, good. Not punished. Not punished for once. This is a terrible hand. We're gonna lose this game for sure. I just don't have the. Maybe if I get a really good Blackthorn or something that they can't answer. Oh, it is Rush Warrior though. Okay, that does make this Fel Rattler way more interesting. Tempo Kreen worth it? Yes, yeah, they don't have anything. I mean, like, of course it'll die or whatever, but I don't know how I'm gonna use the Tempo Kreen. Otherwise, just play it. They'll kill it, whatever. It you know, as long as it hits something, I'm happy, whatever. 2 damage, that's great. Good job, Kreen. You did it, buddy. Okay, still a terrible hand, my god. It's one of the worst hands we've had playing this deck, I think. Really, really tough opener. Zippy Wow. I don't know what that means. Is that like a music video? What is that? I don't know what you're... Regnal, thanks to the 10 months. What do you call a knight who is afraid to fight? Surrender. He surrendered, guys. Get it? It's a really funny joke. Being sarcastic, obviously. Oh, Fel Rattler, we need you to attack through this, man. Okay, it's fine. Chaos Strike, Fel Rattler's pretty good here. This is exactly the Fel Rattler we were talking about, right? How it might be good against Rush Warrior. Proving to be the case. I'm still, I think, really far behind now. I do think Blackthorn's much better against Rush Warrior, though. So if we're ever going to have a chance, maybe it's with that Blackthorn. God, I'm also getting like an Il'gynoth push here possible.
Ladies and gentlemen.
If they just like neglect taunting and I can get like, you know, a pretty big hit through, I might have a shot to win that way. In fact, do I just naked skull here for lack of anything better to do? Just try to hit the Blackthorn on 7? If I go Il'gynoth now, I don't think I can. I think the goal right now is just stay alive long enough to get this Il'gynoth connected. Which means I need to... I could go Aldraki Razor... what is that, 8 mana? I hit for 3, they're at 22. I have 6, 9, 10, 20 damage off the Il'gynoth at 8 mana. But I can't attack again is the problem. I don't know, this is really risky. I'm basically taking a gamble that I can just get this breakpoint through, but you know, armor ups are problems, taunts are problems. I don't think he'll want to armor up. I think he'll play a lot of stuff, but I'm basically trusting the top of my deck to give me good enough plays to make this work. Also, taunts are basically my worst nightmare on earth. And do I ever dump Il'gynoth now just to get like 8 damage through the face? I got the same problem again. That does open up Skull for later. Man, I might just dump Il'gynoth right now. It clears a taunt and it's still... Or not 8 damage, 6 damage face, of course. But Il'gynoth maybe does an extra like 2 to 4 that puts him at like 14. I do have ways to get 14 damage through naturally, right? Like, because I'm still going to have that Fury in hand. But more importantly is that it develops some tempo and it opens up the skull, which could get me a Blackthorn, could get me more Deathrattle minions. I have to ask how much faith I have in my ability to stick minion damage. I honestly don't have that much, so I think this play might be statistically weaker than the alternative. Like, I think maybe just naked casting skull and saving this burst damage is potentially worth more, but I mean, I think it's the difference between like maybe 25 and 35% or something, right? If I'm making up numbers, of course. But I don't know. It feels wrong to just not play skull for skull, because we could hit a good cheap Blackthorn that stabilizes some damage. Like, this Il'gynoth still dealt an extra 4. That Il'gynoth dealt 10 total damage. This is a really weak play. This might end up working out just because of how weak that play was. Oh, I top decked the Blackthorn though, which makes the skull useless now. No. Oh, it's still really good. I still play it, but I really regret if I'd known I was going to get that off the top, I never would have played that Il'gynoth, right? The Il'gynoth is 1,000 times worse if you know you're going to have the reload off the top, because you can basically still... Oh, that's really good when their hand is full, I bet. You can still... Happy to get the Blackthorn, though. That's obviously a home run. I got to worry about, like, Samuro. What is happening here? This is really not that high power. I'm a little confused. Whoopsie. Maybe they wanted that to take damage for some reason. I can't think of why. It dies to trades anyway. Probably doesn't matter. It's probably trading in regardless, but it's intriguing. Okay, so 6 on board. I have... Skull could hit lethal here if these... I mean, I guess these are going to attack. What is in their hand? They must have the worst hand ever. So I definitely, if I don't kill them this turn, they might be able to heal for a lot. But if they do, it means they're not developing any board. Really weird game. What do I think about the new skins? I think they look sick, yeah. I mean, they're kind of expensive. Like, I kind of had to really buckle down to pay the 20 bucks for like 3 skins or whatever. But I'd rather the game be monetized cosmetically than via pack. So if this is a big if it is cheaper. Okay, hold up. That's got to be lethal, right? This is 7, 8 plus 6 is 14. No, it's not lethal yet. This hits either Talon, Death's Head Cultist, or Devouring Ectoplasm, all of which are pretty good. Okay, well, in that case, we just dump the board, right? We can still go face, because if they play Alexstrasza to heal... oh. Okay, that too. They play Alexstrasza to heal, right? Like, we just can't lose, because they'll just not answer the board at all, so... Okay, I actually kind of have to keep the Cultist here. Even though it's not the ideal minion off Razor Boar, it is a minion off Razor Boar, which is worth everything, right? I would love to fill in this curve with some better options, right? If we hit some other stuff. Actually, a second Razor Boar is pretty nice, too, off the Razor Boar. Just more annoyance on board, keeping that free mana chain rolling. So, shame I didn't have coin here. I would have loved Razor Boar, Razor Boar. I guess the second one would have been stranded in the current hand, but crazy tempo. All right, they have a Razor Boar. Everybody's got Razor Boars. They did use coins, so that means I can get the first Blackthorn if that becomes a check here. That's probably a good deal. Kind of have a bit of a mana curve fill here, too, to the Blackthorn, which is nice. Okay, I sort of got the low roll there, but it's all right. We'll use hero power here to kill that parade leader. They don't know that this Razor Boar is stranded, so they may be hesitant to kill it. Maybe by the time they do, we'll fill in. I don't know. We'll see. What was that message? What did they say? Kirsten Lopez with 20 months. Unbelievable. Watch 2 ads just to resub. Oh, no. You didn't resub in time to get rid of the ads. No. That sucks. I wish I could turn off ads altogether on Twitch. We have to have them as a partner, but they are pretty darn inconsequential as far as, like... revenue's concerned. Twitch ads are a pittance. I made you know, it's as low as $30 a month, which, I mean, hey, that's great, that's a free dinner or whatever, but it's not, you know, an income level basically. Play the Performer. I guess the question is, do we kill the Razorfin Beastmaster? I think so. There's a chance they don't have it. Even if they do, we might just break their turn next turn. I get the 1/1s anyway to kind of disrupt whatever it might be, so. Okay, that's a fairly weak roll. If I let them do it, they might have more control. They might draw a minion that makes it better, right? There's a few downsides to letting them do it. So if you can, I like doing it. Okay, Aldraki's actually decent here. Renowned Performer is even better. Cool.
We'll cut.
Okay, so we're ahead into Blackthorn, which is nice. Worst case, I have Eldraki hero power next turn with a board advantage, which is pretty good. Then Blackthorn's really going to hammer home the advantage. I was going to resub earlier, but the last stream I was able to catch was on YouTube. Oh, yeah, yesterday I had a really short stream, too, because I had the internet. I DC'd like 3 times and gave up. I got too frustrated. This is a crazy list. Runthak in here. That's wild. I've never even seen a Runthak in Demon Hunter. I noticed the Parade Leader, too, which I thought was a little weird, but the Runthak takes it to a whole nother level. That's crazy. What's going to happen here, I wonder? Actually going to hold this. We might want to clear some stuff. I don't have the payoff or anything yet anyway, so, and I don't need the healing, so. They have more cards in hand, but boy, do I have a very powerful card in hand. Oh my god. Okay, so this is a Nazathi list. I'm just really shocked about that Runthak. That's a new one to me. It's cool, though. This is actually good in case I hit Beastmaster. Yeah, it's nice. Talon's really good too. Actually makes this weapon way more threatening. Since we have a good chance maybe of having the Il'gynoth next turn for some additional damage output, it's like 3 extra bonus damage. We'll just go ahead and hit face. Not to mention how giant this board is. It's just a lot of math. Oh, that's not buffed or anything though. If they kill the Talon, that actually almost helps me. It's actually net 0 right now. He deals 3 anyway, so.
To the core.
Cool. All right. That was a cool list. I like that list a lot. Crazy rush package with Samuro and Runthak. That's fun. This kind of feels like day 1 Demon Hunter. Do you anticipate any major Alliance Warcraft characters to be Legendary's next expansion? Yeah, I'm sure we'll get like a... Well, I don't know, actually. There's not that many like major characters chilling in Stormwind, are there? Like, I mean, Varian, we assume he's kind of missing in the timeline, basically. So maybe a Varian, but maybe not. Druid is real scary. I do like Fell Rattler, though. If I'm going to have a chance, this might be my path. I could, like, hit a Razor Boar, play it, summon a Fell Rattler, have the answer to the idiots, gibberling idiots. Yeah, I don't know. Stormwind itself isn't... I mean, I guess you could say anybody's, like, hanging out in Stormwind, so you could just do whatever, right? I guess, what's his idiot there? Bolvar is chilling in Stormwind, depending on the timeline, right? Can't find this list on out of cards. Is in an old list. It's an old list, but it still checks out. No, it's, I don't know. I haven't put it on out of cards yet myself. I got enough Aegis replay. I will happily just, I'm taking the risk, by the way. Oh, we missed it. Sad. I think it's way more important against Druid to get tempo than to get 1 extra chip damage, so I'm playing for the Razor Boar high roll there and not hero powering first. Because if we hit the Razor Boar and we're able to play it on curve, we're in business. And the 1 extra damage is like, yeah, who cares, right? I want the tempo. So just take the 1 in 5 or whatever. Losing 1 damage doesn't cost us that much, but netting the Razor Boar on curve nets us a million, so. Chilling. Man, this is such a slow start this game. Played a turn 3 Death Set Cultist. We're going to lose for sure. I mean, maybe Talon Blackthorn against Druid's enough, actually, but I doubt it. Overgrowth here. That's bad news. That means we're going to be facing down big old baddies soon. It's so bad. The Fell Rattlers are just useless, though. Tusk Piercer, I got plays, so I don't really need to fill in here. I got Talon into Death Speaker on time, so... there's some logic maybe to playing the Fell Rattler here just to open up the skull on 6, but I don't know. I think we're dead. I think it just took too long. This is a terrible opener. It's the only bad opening hand we've really had all day. Can't kind of complain too much, I guess. Little bonus chip damage here off the Il'gynoth. That 2 damage might go a mile. Actually might have to go Fell Rattler clear here just because I can. Talon, as long as it dies by the time I play the Blackthorn, is still pretty cool on 6. I don't think I can get this game back, right? Like, I think if they were like 12 health right now, right, I think we'd be in business. We'd have time to get there, but as it stands, I feel like the game's just too far gone.
This is not what we stood for.
Let's assume Talon dies here. That's actually a great Deathrattle to pull out if I get a Blackthorn, like the highest quality results. I already threw away my Ilganaut, so I don't have like burst damage outs. We actually kind of have to win this game on board, which seemingly got a lot harder. I don't know. Suddenly feeling less good about that. Okay, so they're leaving that up. That actually, I don't know. It's kind of intriguing, right? But I might be able to punish it a little bit. If I can just find enough burst damage this game, right? We might be able to just like go over the top and say screw you.
You want my respect?
7, 8, 10 next turn, 12 next turn. I'm like almost dead, but I don't know. I'm trying, right? I don't have a lot of time here. I kind of have to make this window work for us. If they overcommit damage, I can honestly heal up a ton, but it's just taunts, right? Like, how do I deal with clowns? If clowns come down, I'm basically just wrecked. Should Yashrosh be a Primordial Druid, or is he too greedy? I would have to look at the data. I don't really know. I feel like he's probably too greedy just because Hearthstone's so fast, but I don't know. I feel like, for instance, like in this matchup, right? Like if he plays clowns, I'm screwed. He doesn't need like a 4th wave of clowns. I mean, maybe against like priest or warlock specifically, that like 3rd and 4th wave of clowns or something matters, right? Or whatever it is. I don't even know if this deck has clowns. I think he's run Cenarian Wards, but it feels like it's too greedy to me. Like it's just it's good against like 1 or 2 matchups. Dang, look at you in your sunglasses. You're looking fresh. Why are you wearing sunglasses in the house? Stream's going good. Winning a lot of games. Rare treat. Oh, taunts are bad. Oh my god. Taunts are so bad. Oh my goodness. Mango slushy boba tea. Okay, got it. I'll try to drink this in stream. About to lose a Hearthstone game, so you are a big time jinx. I've literally hardly lost today. The instant you come home. Okay, chat. We got it. This guy's gonna carry me here. I believe in us. We can bring this back. Just gonna win on board, that's all. Just gonna win on board against this giant druid. Okay, that's a good burn. They're at 14. I just need 1 board to stick, right? I can actually do this still. Well, they're at 19. I got a mango boba. Freaking good. Really cold in my hands though. Man, I'm a baby. Oh, so much for the board sticking, eh? That was a good plan, Rage. I don't know, they're at 14. I think I can still line it up. I'm gonna try. What is happening? What's gonna happen right now? You already broomed. Oh god. Oh god, I am so dead. Okay, GG, man. You win, dude. It's all you, man. Really? That feels like overkill. That feels unnecessary. They're at 11. Is there any like weird window? Any weird window where I can get through this and deal 11? I don't think so. Skull might create one though. I don't know. Huh, interesting. Popping that for me, huh? Let's see. 8, 15, and 6 is 21, so I will be alive on board if I clear this, but how do I win from there? See what we find. Skull would have been the nut, I think. Without Skull, I don't really see me getting there, but let's still try. Can clear the cleave, maybe try to stick a board again, I don't know. Pretty much dead, though. Kung Fu Tea. This is good. Real nice. I don't know. They haven't even played a Cenarian Ward yet. Like, that's definitely going to do me in. We just had the worst opener imaginable, you know?
My blade.
Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh, my God. Even that taunt is, like, game-ending, really. Just like, the taunt does me in. Well, that is a dead draw. GG. Needed Skull into like Pursuit. I don't even know. Some kind of magic we didn't have. I've never been to Kung Fu Tea before. My wife has it at work all the time. Somebody like brings it to work. We normally go to this local place. I think this is like a chain, right? Thoughts on replacement for Ace Hunter Kreen? I don't know. I used to think Kreen was really, really good in this list when I was playing it against like hunters, but lately it's felt pretty weak actually. I think almost any like good, just early game damage or tempo-y card would be fine. I'm sure there are still some matchups where Kreen is nuts, but I haven't seen one in a while, so I'm starting to really doubt the efficacy of the Kreen inclusion. I guess I just draw a card. I don't really want to draw a card because I actually really like the Ectoplasm off the Razor Boron curve. Like, that's a pretty good result. Much better than like if I were to draw a Fell Rattler. So drawing is actually a little nerve-wracking, but for lack of anything else interesting to do, I think we kind of just had to. Feels weird to lose a game. Not happy about losing, man. It's gonna be hard to go back to meme decks when I finally play a real deck and we have an 85% win rate. Is there a fat baby in the US? I don't think so. I don't know of a fat baby. Might just not be around here or something. We eat, you know, some delicious Korean barbecue spots, but I don't know any called fat baby. Let's just try to finish this right now with the either Tusk Piercer or Hero Power. Probably Tusk Piercer, I guess. Okay, I can actually Illidari in this case. Does I-Beam go to 0 off this, or is it 1 still? I think it's 1 still, right? Because Skull, it goes back to 1 if you've pushed it to 0. I guess I'll take another Sizzle Runner then. I don't really love it again, but that Skull is stuck till like turn 8 anyway because of the Blackthorn, so I don't think holding the discount for the Skull really materially accomplishes much. Ouch. Bad result for me. Yikes. It's another bad hand. We've hit 2 straight games with pretty terrible hands. This tea has cursed me, man. 2 straight losses as soon as Miss Kilbin gets home. Kind of mango, slushy bubble tea. I don't know. I didn't buy it, so I'm not sure what the details are. Really gonna leave me that Divine Shield Pop, huh? I should have equipped the Tusk Piercer last turn, because now I can't draw off of it, and I'm just stranded for plays. Really regretting that line. I mean, I guess if I'd hit a minion here, I wouldn't be regretting that line. I'd be pretty happy that I had the 1-1 on board, but it didn't, so. Man, my plays are terrible. I am in real trouble here. Nothing's whiffing either, man. At least that wasn't like sticky, right? At least that was just a value card instead of a tempo card. I'm gonna swing hard, but I got 2 turns to kill between then and now. Tusk Piercer, if I could hit like Talon, would be nuts. Just insane, right? He might just play the 4/3 here. I can hit it back. I heal a little bit. I get a Talon. Okay. That's not bad no matter what I get here, really. Okay. Really off curve again, unfortunately. This might hold me over, though. Get the Blackthorn. They can actually play their Blackthorn first because of coin, though, so I'm a little sad about that. Why is Shaman boring to play? I don't find it that boring to play. I don't know. I feel like it's kind of fun to play. I like El Mills a lot. Okay, they use coin. Unfortunately, it was a really good coin. Hopefully these just don't do anything. Okay, that's fairly low impact. That's pretty good. Not that good against Fell Rattler, though. Fell Rattler here actually gives me a decent play. Can't kill that dude off, so. Man, I sort of want a Naked Skull, but tempo's too important here because of the Blackthorn. I want to be like kind of ahead on board at least. Hopefully they didn't get a Blackthorn that's discounted. You probably like Hunter because you can play Sylvanas. That's what I bet. You're just into Hunter. I see. I know where your allegiances lie. Okay. You kind of hate this trade. Oh, I have Fell Rattler. You don't hate this trade. Oh my god, that was sick. Okay. Cool. It's actually a really good play now.
Job done.
It was an insane turn. They're still at 30 though, so I have a lot of work to put in here. Did you watch the latest World of Warcraft cinematic? Please no spoilers, but I'm just curious if you... I managed to catch it last night on Reddit. There's a lot of uproar about it, I heard, so I was like, what's going on? Okay. Bell Scream, Bell Rattler. Oh, it's pretty good, actually. Yeah, it's not bad. Hero power or something more? Oh, they actually, by killing the Talon, they filled in the gap on this Beastmaster. That's cool. Happy to see that. I think I have to be really worried about being dead here because of idiot discount demon guy. Oh, this is not a worry anymore now. Okay. Suddenly much less worried. Okay. I'm really just like an Aldraki Warblade's away from like having lethal soon. So that's good news. I mean, I guess not quite, but they're at 26. Okay, that's fine. If Green lives, I just get to trade into that for free, so that's cool. Guess I kind of have to worry about another one though. Kind of need to heal. Kind of hope I find an Aldraki right now. Although they're just dead if I hit Aldraki, so that would be even better. I need the Renowned Performer to die here so I'm not dead to a second Illidari, right? Because I need the taunt on board. So I think I unfortunately have to trade in the Kreen. I have to have 2 taunts on board so that I can interrupt the weapon attack for the second Illidari. So I have to trade in the Kreen and kill off the Renowned Performer here. Which is really bad math for me as well, because I'm going to have to lose a second minion. I guess I can do this way. Did I hit that dude or not? Oh, what am I saying? That's not how that works. I'm an idiot. I was thinking I was going to summon a guy, but I literally did the opposite of that. So now I have the double taunt, which protects me against the second Illidari Inquisitor, right? And that protects me against N'Zoth, too, I guess. Oh, no, actually, N'Zoth would still be lethal because of the Spectral Flyer. So that would be bad. Okay, no Illidari. Can I find the lethal here? Just need Aldraki for lethal. It's actually 2 out of 7. And Skull would be... No, I don't know. I think Skull would be 1 too expensive unless I also hit Pursuit with it. Although I got some minions left, so Skull might be okay too. So even Chaos Strike might be okay. We might have like 4 out of 7 for lethal here. Throw Glaive, okay. Okay, Skull. I didn't hit an Aldraki, really? It's now a 2 out of 3 to hit Aldraki. If I don't hit Aldraki off this... Oh, but I can't play it. I can't afford the Il'gynoth and the Aldraki. But of course I can just heal 1,000,000, which might functionally do this. Actually, how much weight? I just have it straight up. Hold up. 2, 6, and 8, 14, and... Oh, I just have it straight up. Okay, so that also solves my problem. Although I still didn't hit it somehow. Like, what the heck, dude? Don't even need it. Cool. Last 2 cards in the deck, but we got there anyway. Amazing. Like, what the heck? This drink is freaking delicious. Oh my god.